What's up, everyone? It is your girl GELBEAUTY87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Rich Romantic palette. So it says, unveil the essentials of love and opulence with our new Rich Romantic eyeshadow palette. This alluring palette boasts a captivating blend of multi-chromes, sparkly shimmers, luminous metallics, and velvety mattes, all drenched in rich romantic tones. Crafted to inspire the passionate artist within you, each shade is a love letter to beauty. Create looks that range from soft and dreamy to bold and seductive. That's some cute little cards of this. So as you can see, the packaging is that leather packaging, just like with the Sugar and Spice palette. And this is what she looks like on the inside. When I saw this, it made me think of a fun version of the Primrose palette from ABH. If y'all remember, that's the last palette I bought from ABH. So this is what she looks like on the inside. And I don't know about you, but to me they look similar. To me this is way more fun than this one does, but it has like the similar color scheme, and that's immediately what I thought of. So if you don't care about duochromes or multi-chromes, I feel like you would be fine with just having the ABH palette. But I wanted to show them side by side because y'all know me, I gotta get my comparisons in. We gotta get them in. I don't have that many of this type of color story because I feel like I don't buy this type of color story that often. But I also feel like the miniature version of one of the Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions palettes, the chameleon one, I feel like it gives the vibes of this palette as well. I forgot to bring that one with me, but you will see it in the reel because y'all know me, so I'm going to show it in the reel. But I had to show you the palette that immediately made me think of that palette. So then I want to show it against the Nearly Natural palette, so you'll know that they are not the same at all. As you can see, these are two different color stories. So this is a more mauve with like greens in it, and this is a more like a sunset vibe in my personal opinion. That's what I thought of when I saw the color story of this. I was like, this is a sunset moment. Okay. But yeah, so that's them side by side. They do not look the same, but I want to show it and make it clear. I do have one more other palette. It's the Sonic Bloom from ColourPop that I feel like looks similar. But again, I ran off and left it at home because I had compared that to the Pat McGrath, if you all remember in that video. So I had forgot and took it home to do the reel with, and I forgot to bring it back. So next I have the Paletopoly palette. Now I feel like this could be a good companion palette for this one because I don't think this one looks exact to this one. I feel like they have some similar things in them, but they're not exact, and I feel like this would just be a nice add-on to this palette. Like if you want to have like a fun pop-up blue on the lower lash line with these like purpley tones, then you could do that. Or if you want to play up the greens with the purples in this palette, or the greens and the oranges in this palette, then that could be a nice little transition for you. So this is more of a companion palette, not necessarily a like, you know, dupe. But y'all know I show you companion palettes as well, just in case you have something in your collection and you're a little more on the adventurous side like myself. You have something to pair it with, and it gets you more use out of your palette. So the last one I have is the New Nude palette from Huda. Again, I feel like this one is somewhat similar, but it doesn't have like the corally or the green shades, but it has a lot of like the mauve-ish toned and berry tone shades that are in this palette. That's why I wanted to make sure I showed it, because if you don't necessarily care about the coral shades and the purple shades or the couple of greenish neutral shades, then you might like the New Nudes better. And I know this goes on sale for like 40 and 50% off on her website by the time, because it's been out for a while. This is actually, funny story, this is the first full-size Huda Beauty palette I ever bought. I remember buying that and the Natasha Denona like gold palette, and that's what got me to Rouge like my first year into makeup, because I bought those two along with some other stuff. But she's quite the stunner. When you look at the shimmers, they all look a different color when I turn them this way. I don't know if y'all can see, like this one this one looks greenish. When you turn it forward, it does look green. So they have a lot of different shifting shades. So I'm interested to see what I'm going to do with this. Let me zoom in real quick and cute like. If you're curious what's on my eyes right now, I have on the Beauty and the Beast palette from Sigma. Y'all knew I was getting it. I had to add it to my collection of adult Disney palettes. Plus, I like Sigma's quality, so whenever they come out with a palette with an interesting color story, I go ahead and pick it up. So I picked that up, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. But I want to do the fun palette last, so that's why I'm waiting on my Glaminatrix one, because at the end of the day, we know I'm a color girl. I mean, this looks nice, but this has my heart right here. So I'm gonna go off camera, get my life in order, and pick a quick look for y'all, and then I will return. Okay, y'all. So this is the eye. I got like 2 or 3 different shimmers on, but I was like, yes, I need them all. Yes! So I did Captivating, Rich, Magnetic, and then I used, what is it? Intimate and Loved. And this shade right here, Timeless, and that's what we got going on the eyes. And y'all know, I'm definitely here for this eye look. Yes, yes, yes. I'm definitely hypnotized. So I put my primer on already. So we're gonna start with the shade Timeless. That's the only like neutral S type shade that you have to use as a transition. So that's what we're working with. It's giving like a kind of like honey mustard vibe to it, if you will. Over here like blending it out. It look good and everything. So it's a nice color. I mean, I feel like looks pretty close to my skin tone with like a different like undertone to it than my skin tone, but I feel like it blanked it out pretty nicely. Like if this was one if I need to blank something all over my lids, I feel like it'd be a good one to use because I feel like I can barely tell that I put it on. And I'm the one who put it on, so okay. Now I'm gonna take the shade Loved. That's the red in the crease. So I tried to slowly build this one up because I didn't want it to look like too muddy or whatever. That's why I'm like slowly doing it instead of just dipping in and picking up a lot of product. So that's looking nice and built up there, so looks good to me. Then I'm gonna work with the purple on the outer V, the shade Intimate. So let's start building that up. I feel like the red didn't give the pigmentation I was hoping for, like in the crease. I feel like it's giving more like a deep brown red, and it's not giving like just a burgundy red like I was hoping. So I'm a little disappointed in that. And I wanted it to be a little brighter because it looks a little brighter in the pan. So I am disappointed by that shade. I'm happy that the purple is dark enough on the outer V for what I wanted. You know, I feel like the red would be deeper, but I wanted like a little bit of brightness, but still like a little bit of depth. So I felt like this purple would be perfect for that. Plus, I want to put all the purplish, sparkly, transitioning, shifting shades, dual chrome, multi-chrome shades on the lid. So I want to put that purple on the outer V. But I'll probably do an all purple look later on, just because I'm really feeling the amount of purples in this palette. Like I got another lighter purple I feel like I could use in the crease as a transition for the next look I want to do. So I'm probably going to do that. I'll probably mix this with some of my other Glaminatrix palettes as well. Like I feel like this would mix nicely with some other ones that I have in mind. So I'll probably do that. Okay, y'all. So let's get some glitter glue now and cut this crease, girl. I was just so tired. I ain't had nothing to really like talk about. You call my friend and see like how stuff went today. So let's start off with the shade Magnetic. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the shade Rich. Back over the outer V. So go back in the shade Lover. I thought it was called Loved. It's Lover. Put a little bit of that back. Not to the trees. Let me take the shade, the brush. That's transition shade. Just go around again. Y'all know me, I like to perfect around the edges and all that. So here we go. Now we're gonna take the inner corner shade, which is called Captivating, and put that on. And I'll put my pink eyeliner on off camera as usual. So this is the finished look. I must say I am very impressed with these shimmers. Honey, they are giving I am living. I'm out here like, yeah. So I'll swatch a couple of the other ones that I didn't use, like Seductive and Charming and Romantic. So Seductive, Charming, and Romantic. A lot of the shimmers I'm seeing lately are really giving me the vibes of this Me and Sunset palette. Like everybody decided they was going to use those type of shimmers in their palette recently. So this is Seductive, Charming, and Romantic. So those are all three of the different shades. That's how they look on my fingers, if that helps you. I feel like they all look the same on my fingers though, but like, yeah, they're definitely different in tone when you put them on. I must say, as usual, I am impressed with the palette and the formula. I built up the red shade quite nicely. And I'm loving the pigmentation of all the shades and the color story. I think it's a nice romantic like sunset vibe. And I'm definitely here for it and can definitely appreciate it. So I recommend this palette if you like more sunset eye look. Because I definitely think it gives that. And it gives nice unique shimmers and sparkles that you can put on the lid to make different creative looks. But I'm impressed with it. If you want to get it, I think Karen has a code. I'm not sure. She might have a code. If it is, it's probably Cage Makeup. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm definitely impressed with this palette and plan on using it some more and pairing it with some more palettes from the brand. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.